are going out on a nice date, there are like 3 main things you need to do to make sure that you are just the seducer of all time. And these 3 things are so simple, so easy, and anybody can. No, well, most people can do it. If you want to do it, you can do it. TikTok at Miss_Ziva. Go ahead and follow me over there. Of course, subscribe, and ladies, hit the thumbs up button on this video for me, please. Thank you ever so much. Now, date night. Oh, date night can be fun. It can be really fun. Very, very fun. Unless mini story time. I met somebody online. I met someone online, and this was something that happened to me last year. Met this man online, and he seemed fine. You know, he had like several pictures. I saw like his full body and stuff, like him, not in the nude, girl. I saw him full body, full length pictures and stuff, and I'm like, okay, yeah, looks fine. He was like on the more like, I can't really specifically remember now, but I want to say he was like 61, 62, something like that. And I had dated like 63 and stuff like around that time, but like a good 63 that just seemed very healthy and just good hair and just looked great. Just before we met, I was literally walking up to like the corner of the road that I was going to meet him, and then we were going to this restaurant, and we were just going to walk literally like a few meters together to actually go in together. You know what these guys are like. They want to go in with you holding your hand, don't they? And something just said to me, I wonder if he has like a walking stick or something silly. And I was really just saying that because I felt like, what if I'm being deceived? Because I had been deceived online before, and I literally laughed to myself, and I think I might have kind of like laughed out loud just a tiny bit, because I make myself laugh. And we will get into what you came here for. Just hold your horses, girl. So it's a very quick story. There were lots of people in front because this was literally on Piccadilly Road. If you're from London, you know it's where Fortnum and Mason is. And I was literally walking past there, and so there were loads of people. Then suddenly, everybody just went. It was kind of like the Truman Show. Everyone was there, and then they were just gone. And my date was standing there on the corner. And he had a stick. I could understand like more of a disability, but is this from just like old age, or what is this? I met up with him. I said, oh, you didn't have your stick on any of your pictures. That was the first thing I said, and he was like, oh, I know, but didn't want to put you off or anything. And he says, don't worry, I have something for you. I thought, oh, do you? Okay. And we went, we had lunch. At the end, he literally gave me an envelope. This is some old school stuff. He gave me an envelope, and it had £200 in there. I thought that was a nice gesture, and I never saw him again. Anyway, let's just get to what you came here for. Like the video, like this video for me, please. Now let's get into this. If you are going out on a nice date, a nice night out on the town with your date, and you're going to somewhere premium with somebody who kind of ticks the boxes in terms of, okay, this is a first date, he's chosen somewhere upscale and premium for you to go to, somewhere where you can actually get dressed up and impress somebody, and he is coming with the right gentleman manners and everything, and you're looking forward to your date, you know. Well, This is the kind of thing that I would recommend. That's why I say there needs to be a hint of sex appeal, but also you've got to be kind of elegant as well. And you can do that with length. There's a big difference in the looks of things, even if it is with fabric. Now, I am showing you something that is red because I think that men really see red as something that is sexy. This is something that is long, showing a bit of my back. You would have seen that in the overlay. This is a kind of look that I feel like you can go on your date wearing, and this is the first way to seduce your date because it's with your appearance. You have to have a look that when you roll up on that date, whether you met them in person and they approach you that way, or whether you've met them online, whether it's a blind date that, you know, somebody you know, friends have set up for you, whatever it is, you have to go on that first date where he sees something that looks memorable. And it doesn't have to be red. It doesn't have to be like a cowl, like halter neck or whatever this is. It doesn't have to be like that. Whatever you feel is something that looks sexy and sophisticated. And of course, you need to be wearing heeled footwear. This is the whole appeal. Your hair needs to be done, your makeup, your nails done, have accessories. I don't have earrings in right now because I have something where my left ear, I can't always wear jewelry because it is very sensitive to like pressure and like pulling, so I can't always wear earrings. But of course, if you're going on a date, try to. If you don't have the same issue as me, definitely try to wear earrings, and you know, maybe a little bracelet, have some accessories on, and your perfume. Now, that is your look, and that is the first way to blow them away. It's with your look. It needs to be a look that just says, yes, you're welcome. You're welcome, I came. You're welcome, I turned up. You're welcome, I am here. You're welcome. It needs to be that kind of look. So I would say you can do black if you want to. I know lots of women do like black, and it is classic, it is timeless, it is elegant. You can do black. Okay, let's not get too hung up on colors. But of course, if you're wanting to wear like neon green, stay at home. Stay at home, girl. But let's keep it cute, let's keep it classy. Let's stick to normal colors and normal nails. They don't have to be real. Obviously, I just do real nails because I don't really like them fiddling around my cuticles and doing all that stuff with that machinery. That just makes me cringe. But of course, I want to get over that because I would love to have more length and have my nails how I'd really like them, but I just do my own nails because yeah, I'm funny about certain things. But have your nails done, not too long. Don't have them looking weird, just have them looking elegant and more like timeless. The second way to seduce your date and have him in a chokehold with eye contact. Strong, heavy, long, lingering eye contact. Eye contact makes men melt. Not only does it make them melt, but it makes them think. I try to keep my channel kind of PG, even though it really isn't, but it makes them think about. Really try to be careful with my channel because I don't want to make it vulgar, but it makes them think about intimate things. Let's just say that when you're looking up at somebody and you know you might be doing something, it makes them think about that, and it definitely makes them, you know, it gets them in a chokehold. And it makes them melt, and it makes them feel like they are being seduced, because they are being seduced and you are seducing them. First of all with your look, and then with your eyes. What? He doesn't know what has hit him right now. And I mean, like, really looking at him, really making eye contact. And remember, like, your eyes can do a lot of things. They can look excited and, you know, enthusiastic when someone is saying something. They can look sexy or kind of mysterious when you squint. They can look like you want to eat him up when you are looking at his, you know, his shoulders or whatever. So they can do different things, and of course you can literally look him dead in the eyes and make him feel like you want to rip his clothes off. That is kind of what he's going to think. For some reason, men just are on another planet. This is a very, very, very heavily impactful way to make a man melt and to really seduce him by being full on with eye contact. Don't have a staring competition. Do not be staring him down. Do not look weird and psychotic or like you're having some kind of Katy Perry dilemma. Don't do all of that. Make sure you do it. You practice in the mirror. You know what you're doing. And get out there and you do it, girl. And you will keep on practicing on like with different dates, and until you get it right. Practice with your camera lens until you get it right, and go out there and just do it on these dates. And when you're directly in front of a man as well, it will come more naturally. He's taking you somewhere nice. He's a gentleman. He is a silver fox or whatever you're into, and like you're just like getting what you need to get from the dinner date anyway, which is like romance, and it's cute and whatever. You still have your objective in mind, because you know full blown well he's going to have his. So you keep your objective in mind, and you also make sure that you continue seducing this man so that your objective will be something that will come easier. Your objective is to have him eating out of the palm of your hands. My third and final tip on how to really seduce, of course there are so many, and I've done actually other videos on this. There are lots of different tips, there are lots of ways to do this, but I'm trying to kind of condense this and do like the main top 3 that I feel like if you're not doing this, then I just don't even know what you're doing. So these 3 things must be done. The last one is you have to at some point go to the bathroom. So like towards the end, we're not trusting anybody with our drinks, by the way. So make sure it's afterwards, or when you're finished with that drink. You can even come back out after the bathroom and say, look, oh, I actually fancy having a cocktail now, or I fancy having something different. So you're not drinking a drink that you've left on the table with somebody. So just make sure. I have been spiked before. So ladies, please be careful and just understand that spiking does happen. I have been spiked. It was a long time ago, and I was so lucky to be around people who took me home, because otherwise who knows. And you really have to be you really have to be careful. Like my legs won't work. My legs were not working. I couldn't walk. I literally passed out in a club in front of speakers, and I was sleeping, and when my friends came over, they woke me up, and I tried to stand up and I fell down. I could not walk. You have to be careful, and people will spike you, and you don't know who these people are. They can look like they're trustworthy and they might not be. They can look like they are, you know, successful and have lots to lose, but you just don't know what people are into. And have you guys seen on Netflix, there's a British drama? Is it a drama or a film? I think it's a drama, like a series, and it's called Liar. Watch that, I'm telling you. Be careful with your drink. So at one point you need to go to the bathroom. This is like towards the end of the night or something, right? Go to the bathroom, and you are going to spray some more of your perfume. Just replenish it a little bit, but make sure you spray some directly onto the palm of your hand. You're going to come out of the bathroom, or on both of them, you're going to come out, and you are going to make sure when you come back to the table, you touch him and you get all of that perfume that is on your hands onto his clothing. This is a must, And you could even touch him like towards like the nape of his neck as well, like, oh, I'm having such a nice time with you. But definitely on his clothing, maybe on like his forearm. You know, you need to make sure you get that perfume on this man. This is very, very, very important, because once the date is over and he goes home, who is he thinking about? Because who is he smelling, and who does he have the sense of, literally, even though you are not there? It's you. So he's going to be thinking about you. I always do this, and I've done this for years. And what happens is, you'll get like a message, or the next time they meet you, they'll say, all I can smell is your perfume. I really want to see you again. Like, your perfume's just lingering. It's so strong. Like, I want to see you again. Or it smells so nice. It just makes me want to smell it in person. I want to smell it on you. So get your perfume on him. Get it on him. That's very important. And just be careful, because some perfume can stain, or if like you're using perfume oils, I don't know if he's going to be wearing like a white shirt, like I don't know what this guy's wearing. Please make sure you don't ruin his clothing. Okay, so just examine the situation and touch him accordingly wherever, whether it's on his hand, whether it's the nape of his neck, whether it is on his shoulder, and you've made sure you just have slight residue and it's not like completely dripping, you know. Be careful. You don't want to ruin his clothing and stain it or whatever it is with your perfume. That will make him not want to see you, perhaps. So make sure that it's, you know, you've got the right amount on there, and you've just got your scent on him, but you haven't ruined any of his garments, any of his sartorial. And yeah, that's how to do it, girl. Scents are very subjective, so definitely go for what suits you. Spray it on your skin before you make a purchase. I have made this mistake so many times, and then you get home, you open the packaging and you hate it. So make sure when you go to a shop and you're buying these perfumes, you spray it on you, spray it on your clothing as well. Walk around the shop, go down the road, and come back in about 2 hours, and that is when you decide if you actually want it, or even the next day. Definitely make sure you buy the perfume not in a hurry, you know. But on that note, ladies, definitely thumbs up this video. Comment below any perfume recommendations that you have for the girlies. And ladies, get up, get dressed, get out, live life, have a good time. Don't be too hard on yourself. Love yourself and prosper. Mwah.